I will create a new Xcode project now. Yes, and game. Oh, you remember the previous one was Augmented Reality app. Well, I will select game, and I will make my Augmented Reality project in game. Next, I'll give it a name. Reality virtual reality. I mean, this name, I mean, I have many similar names, so I'm trying to make sure that this does not get mistaken with the other names that I gave my project. I gave similar projects. And next, well, we have SceneKit here, and create. Yes, it's created already. Well, the purpose of this project is to create a model, a flying saucer. This is an old phrase for UFO, unknown flying objects, and because it looks like a plate or a dish, and flying saucer, that means that I created that in I created the model in Blender, and we'll use it here. Now we have the this familiar window and the name of the team and deployment target 11. These are necessary, absolutely necessary. And here we have art.scene assets and also game view storyboard. It takes a little time before the indexing processes are complete, and okay, I will have to wait until everything is ready. Meanwhile, I would like to emphasize that augmented reality is used in game, perhaps more than everything else. We have other education. For example, imagine you want to give a course in history, and you would take students to a historical site where you could show historical characters through augmented reality apps or processes, like creating them and then putting them in the position, in the site position, and they would look to students as though they are alive. The past, the people from the past. There are similar uses for augmented reality. Yeah, we here have it, and let's go to game view controller.swift for a little time. Yes, it's here, and we here have import ARKit and other ones, and we would need to add to import AR. Why is imported? And also here at this point after the comma, we would need to put ARSC and view delegate. Yeah, got it. Yeah, well, this is the default window, and I would need to delete most of it actually. Let me do it right now. Let me keep this one and delete the rest. Okay, I want to make sure that it just has conflicts with other elements, and so let me delete this too. Only we have this one function, and I think we need one additional curly bracket, and which I put it. Yeah. Okay, before writing any codes at all, let's go to main storyboard. We need to add an object, and that is an AR object. Yes, we have that, not the AR object, but we have the scene view. And well, this part, the object library, okay, we need to scroll down. You could also type in the box to find your object, but it's not a long list, obviously. This ARKit SceneKit View, this one, look, and select and drag. Yeah, it's already there. Okay, up here, the assistant editor. Okay, and it's here already. I mean, the game view controller.swift, and put your cursor on this object. Press Control and drag. Yeah, it's an outlet, and a strong outlet. Let me give it a name. Scene View Connect. Okay. Close this window. We'll close this window, and back to game view controller.swift. Now we would need to write more codes. Under super.view did load. Let me make some space here, and yeah, the first code would be scene view. Well, we have it here, scene view. Well, you see the scene view here, the outlet. Scene view delegate equal sign self. Okay. Next, scene view again. Let's have a show statistic. Show statistics. We here have it, and this is true. Show statistics. Next would be a code for our model. I mean, the model that I made in Blender. Scene the flying saucer. Scene equal sign and yeah, this one, well, parenthesis, and then well, named, that my model named, colon, and we have quotation marks, open and close, open quotation marks, close quotation marks, art, which is, and scene assets, yeah, slash. Okay, before I put the name, let me put a dot and scn. Well, this is the format, and I think we need an exclamation mark here. So I will come back to this, but let me put a final code, and that would be it is actually setting the scene to the view. It is actually scene view, which we have, and we added scene, its equal sign, and scene. Okay. Yes, we would need to add our model. Okay, press Ctrl and click on Art Scene Assets. Look, yeah, this the menu, and go to Add Files to Art. Yeah, the model I have is on my desktop, and it is I mean, in DAE format. I'll add it. Its name is Reality. Yeah, well, it's already added. Let's delete these two. I mean, these are from the default. So, and delete. Double click and delete. Move to trash. Also texture. And delete. Yeah. So we have Reality, and we need to convert this to SCN. So click on it and go to Editor up here and convert. Convert. Well, it's converted. Well, that was my model. Okay, the model, the saucer, the flying saucer. And I will make it spin around, and the ultimate goal is to make it seem like it would land on a flat surface. So it's an illusion that would be I mean, that would be indistinguishable from reality, so people would see it as reality. Game view controller. We have more codes to write. Look, this project consists of two parts. I mean, the coding consists of two parts. The first part is this. I mean, I would add nodes, like light nodes, camera nodes, and would make my objects, my model, the way I would like it to be. And the second part would be the implementation of that, like it's called configuration. And I did make a similar project earlier, and because the codes are similar, so I would go to that. I would copy my codes, the codes that I put earlier, and would add it to this project. I will explain about them. File and recent, open recent, and it is a final. It's this a final, the name of the project. Yeah, as you see, it's similar. So the nodes are here. So I will copy them. It would be to this point and copy. Okay, I put it here. Paste. Look at these codes. I have made videos on these subjects, and if you would like to kind of become more familiar with the way they are, you could probably check with them. I mean, the video, one of my videos is on like making animations in SceneKit, and the other is a similar video. So you could check with them. I will put the links in the description of this video. Yeah, and you see I have the light node and the ambient light node, and also I selected red for the light. And there is nothing new here, but here you need to remember that we need to add the name of our model, which is reality. So I would add reality here. And because I have written codes that make reality spin around, I would have to put that name in this position too. Reality. That's reality. And also this one. I mean, these are the names that, this is the name that I gave to my model in the previous project, and it is reality. Okay. Yeah. Well, look at this code, run action, and it would spin around and repeat forever, just keep spinning. And you could imagine how it would happen based on these values, like the x is 0, y 0, and z 4, and the duration is 3. Yeah, this is the end of the first part, and like I said, there's also a second part. So I will go to this previous project and put that here. Yeah, and put it here. Okay, well, you could find these codes in the default demo. I mean, in the demo of Augmented Reality app. There is an error here, and let's see what it is. Okay, probably this is not needed. Yeah, well, it has no errors anymore. It looks fine. The second part begins here with this function. View will appear, and then let configuration. I mean, in order to implement that, in order to make the camera start capturing images, frames, and measuring the distances and kind of the scales and sizes, you would need to add this code, AR word tracking configuration. And also, because the purpose is that the flying saucer would is expected of that to land on a flat surface. So I added this plane detection horizontal, so it would look, the camera would look for, AR would look for a flat surface. And what this would signal that it should run. There are other functions like this one that would help find out about errors that might occur during the implementation of the AR project. And the other ones, you could study them later, more carefully and or more slowly. And that's about it. Now I would need to, like I said, you can't perform this on a simulator, because it doesn't have access to the camera, and you have to have your own device, and your device should be pretty sophisticated. It has to be like an Apple 9 actually, which means 64 bits. Okay, you could if you go to this info and here require device capabilities. Let me click this, and well, it would tell you. Let me check if my device is connected. Let me go to product, and yeah, it's connected. Look, this is my iPad. Yeah, and okay, it has to be pretty sophisticated. The required device capability. At any rate, let me go back to this, and I'm now ready to let it, to run. Okay, run. See what happens. Well, I can see there is an error. There's an error, and it clearly indicates that my device is not compatible with the project. Look, the final sentence is this: the provided configuration is not supported on this device. Yeah, it's obvious. My iPad is an iPad Mini 2, and we would need an iPad Pro or a iPhone 7 or an iPhone 6s, a pretty sophisticated device. But still, I have something on my iPad, and I will show that to you later. Yeah. Yeah, this didn't work. I mean, and the problem is obviously because I do not have the powerful device, the one that is an A9. I think my iPad is an A7. And also, despite the iOS 11 that I put on it, I mean, it's downloaded on it, but still it's not working because it does not have the AR capability. So my recommendation to you would be that you could implement this on your iPad Pro or iPhone 7 or other highly sophisticated devices, and let me know about the results. I mean, I would appreciate it. It could be a great feedback. For me, a final point is that I would appreciate it if you could also please subscribe to my channel. Thank you very much, and I will see you in my next video. Thank you. Goodbye.